All right, we're back on our Central Illinois Toyota Dealers post-game show as the Illini win here on the road in Columbus tonight, 63-56, and joined in the locker room, a happy locker room, I'm sure, by head coach Brad Underwood. And, Coach, congratulations. What a win. We talked before the game about what you have to do to win on the road, and we did it tonight.
Well, that was a good old-school Big Ten basketball game there. That was hard-fought. It wasn't maybe the prettiest game ever, but, man, our defense, I thought, was just outstanding tonight. And when you go on the road and win, you've got to really guard. We gave ourselves every opportunity to win the game. We weren't perfect. We missed some free throws, and yet down the stretch, Io made big plays, Trent made big plays, Georgie made big plays, and then our defense, I thought, was maybe the best it's been in late game situations.
Yeah, Brad, this is Doug. I agree with you. I thought today's defense was the best I've seen in a long time. C.J. Jackson had 7 turnovers, and towards down the stretch, they wouldn't even give him the ball. Keyshawn Woods was at point guard, and I knew at that point they were in trouble offensively.
Well, I think they had 2 field goals the last 8.5 minutes, and when you do that on somebody else's floor, you got a chance to win, and you don't have to be perfect on the offensive end. And yet, really, other than missed free throws, we did some good things execution-wise. Io hit a couple of really tough shots, and they were mixing up man and zone, and our guys handled those moments. I'm really, really proud of the defensive effort. C.J. Jackson got a back cut out of a layup on Trent, which he normally doesn't allow, but I was really, really proud of the way we fought and competed down the stretch.
The other guy, too, that hasn't gotten all the headlines, but I think's been doing a lot to help this team win is Felice. Those drives into the basket, under the basket when he catches a pass, I mean, he just finishes strong. It's just amazing to watch.
Well, there's no doubt. I mean, he's upset because he missed one over the big kid, and then he has 6 rebounds. He makes every tough play. He had that stretch midway through the second half where he was out in transition. He was electric, and he doesn't get enough credit because Io and Trent get a lot of it, but. Andres Felice is a very, very good basketball player.
And speaking of which, we talk about Trent Frazier, the offensive end, but the defensive end and the stability gives you a point guard. I mean, when he went down there, we were all panicking there at the end of the first half, and we sort of didn't finish the way we wanted it at the halftime. And I think part of that was because Trent just gives you a lot of stability as a coach as well.
There's no doubt, and I mean he knows everything that we want. He knows everything that we do. He's a quarterback. He gets guys in the right places, and we were a little distorted there. We had Io and Tyler. Andres had 3 fouls, and that's a uncomforting situation. But our guys fought through it, and that run started with a missed block out on a free throw, and they capitalized, and then it was survival mode there the last 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, we thought, I know you did, Georgie might start seeing some double teams, but he got going in the second half when we got it to him. He wound up with 13.
Yeah, no, I mean he just demands the ball, and he got he probably got a little too aggressive. They forced him out on the floor. Wesson's such a big load, and got him off his spots a little bit. But when he got the ball in his spots, now he's really effective. He beat the double team 2 or 3 times, and Georgie's not going to have nights where he turns it over 5 times. We got to work on that a little more and get a little better at that area.
Well, a lot of different guys contributed. You have to have the team effort, as you know, to win on the road, and just all the different guys at different points in the game. Griffin and De La Rosa all pitched in, I thought, along the way.
Well, Alan Griffin defensively was tremendous, and he got a little tired and gave up a drive, but he's not going to have a 1 of 7 night either, and he got really good looks, and we want him shooting those balls, and he was tremendous, and again, Adonis was. In his 7-8 minutes was impactful, and Kip helped us and did some good things. But I'm really pleased. This was a good team win, and to come in here and take a business-like approach. All of our guys wore their suits, and they treated this like a business trip, and that leadership's permeating out of the locker room, and that becomes exciting.
I say we wear the suits again. To Madison.
Hey, I'm up for everything. Anything, that's the next challenge, and celebrate this one on the way home, and then start getting ready for Wisconsin.
It was a great job, Coach, by you and the guys and the staff, and we'll see you on the plane.
Thank you. Appreciate
All right,
it.
that's head coach Brad Underwood. The Illini win here in Columbus. They had not won here since a 2-point win in 2009. And, of course, even the 05 team got beat in here at the very end by the famous Matt Sylvester shot. But Illini get their third win in this building all time, and, again, improve against the Buckeyes to 103-73 and split the season series this year. More